Alright, let's talk about the Tom Lynch cowardly act that happened against Jordan Butts yesterday. Now, I didn't watch the game. I watched different angles of the replay though, and what I can say is if I was the CEO of the AFL, a lifetime ban would be called on that despicable act. Yes, it was an open slap. It wasn't a full punch, but still, we got to think of the concussions that could have happened. It should not be about the actual outcome. It needs to be about the actual action itself. And it's just a disgrace, honestly. Like, that's not the first time he's done it as well on the day. He also tried to stand on someone else's head as well. So, in my point of view, that should be a lifetime ban, but AFL will not do that, unfortunately. But a $50,000 fine and a 10-week suspension needs to happen. Kids look up to these players, and what are they going to do? Probably copy it as well. And yeah, it really boggles my mind, and it's just really, really frustrating for me because these players need to learn that these type of incidents could strike someone one day and they become, the victim becomes a paraplegic, brain dead, can't do anything for themselves anymore. And, football is a part of their lives, but only for like a short amount of time. Like on average, most AFL careers only last 6 years, if that. So it just really, really frustrates me how these things continue to happen, and a punch should automatically be 2 weeks, like maybe even more. Depends on how. Again, it needs to be about the action, not the outcome. So luckily he wasn't concussed last time I checked. I don't think he was. I needed to fact check that, but it's just so frustrating that these incidents keep happening, and the Stephen May one as well. There's just no need, really. Just frustrates me. And I'm going to quickly talk about the Nick Dacos tag that happened last week. Unfortunately, I was not really well, so I wanted to make a video on that. But, Marcus Windhager should have been suspended for a couple matches. Kneeing Dacos, that's just not on as well. And again, local football, that would be a suspension for 3 years probably, maybe even a lifetime ban. So these things, we need to stamp out the game. AFL need to crack down on, especially on these type of instances. And yeah, otherwise it's just going to keep happening. And I know people will probably say soft, but this is not the 70s, 80s or 90s where people used to coward punch each other for fun. So we've got to think of the consequences at the end of the day with the concussions, and it gets real, and I suffer concussion, so I know exactly how that could have went. So people just need to realise that you can't assault someone. So I think Tom Lynch should be criminally charged for that. But, that's my point of view. I'm just outraged and really angry about that incident. But let me know in the comments what you think. In my opinion, it should be a lifetime ban, but since it was an open slap, a 10-week suspension sounds better at the moment with a $50,000 fine. So it's my point of view. Let me know your comments down below and what your thoughts of this. And anyways, hope you enjoyed.